Alright guys, so yesterday I dropped the AFC predictions. Now for the National Football Conference. Let's also go in order, starting off with the NFC East. This division, much like the AFC North, might see 3 or 4 teams go to the playoffs, but at number 4, I have the New York Giants, and that's really no discredit to them. We'll see how Danny Dimes plays with that new contract, but Saquon of course has the potential to be the greatest running back in the entire NFL if he does stay healthy. I just think the Commanders are going to be better. Sam Howell has been playing really good. The receivers in Washington are crazy. Terry McLaurin, Jahan Dotson, Curtis Samuel, and their defense is surprisingly, I'd say top 5 really. Jonathan Allen, beastie tackle. Montez Sweat, Chase Young. If Chase Young plays like the number 2 pick he was, it's over. They just picked up Emmanuel Forbes. I mean, the team is no joke. My bold take is that I see the Washington Commanders going to the playoffs this year. I wouldn't even be surprised if they got the second place over the Cowboys. Now for Dallas, I mean, the changes haven't really been significant. They're just about the same team they were last season. I think Dak is good enough to lead a 10 or 11 win team, and that's where I see them falling once again. And of course, the winner of the NFC East, I think has to be the Philadelphia Eagles. I mean, they just made the Super Bowl last year. Jalen Hurts should just be getting better year by year at this point. Yeah, they're like the Chiefs. You don't need to talk about them. Now, for the NFC North. I don't know how long it's been in NFL history, but the same 8 teams haven't won the division in X amount of years. I don't know, it was definitely over 30 or 40. And so far, I've picked every single division winner to repeat, but that's gonna change here. At number 4, I have the Green Bay Packers. And that's for the most part because we don't know what Jordan Love's gonna do. I really want him to do well, and I think he definitely has potential to do so, but we have no idea. Like, it's so hard to predict because it's such a mystery. At number 3, I have the Chicago Bears. Justin Fields is of course the biggest question mark. Can he truly develop into a star quarterback? He definitely has the pieces now since DJ Moore just came in. They also drafted Darnell Wright, which is great because that offensive line was miserable. Now on defense, they did sign Tremaine Edmonds, who's going to be great, but that defense is just so weak all around. I don't really have confidence in them. The Bears can put up points, but I really don't know if they can stop teams from scoring, so they have to be 3rd for now. And listen guys, I think I have one more shocker for you. In 2nd place, I have the Minnesota Vikings. Now the Vikings, I think they're a lot like Dallas. We've seen them play for the past couple years. We know how good they're going to be, and they're most likely not going to change, either for the better or for the worse. I think they once again get 10 or 11 wins, make the playoffs convincingly, and Justin Jefferson probably breaks every single record for wide receivers, but I just have to go with the Lions. I have so much faith, and I'm so excited for the Lions. Their offense was a powerhouse last year. They just added Jahmyr Gibbs, who's going to be great. Defensively, they got some really good pickups. CJ Gardner-Johnson, Cam Sutton from Pittsburgh. I really liked him as a Steeler. Just like Trayvon Walker, Aiden Hutchinson should get better. His first year was kind of disappointing. But yeah, I mean, the Lions are so unproven, but they showed so much potential last season that I just have to go with them. Okay, now for the NFC South, possibly the most trash division in the entire NFL. At the bottom, I have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm sorry. Baker Mayfield is top 3 worst quarterbacks in the NFL. I really want him to succeed, but will he? Will he really is the question because he hasn't done so for any other team. Mike Evans is there for now. It might be his last year as a Buck, which is sad. The offensive line and the defense are good too. It all depends on the quarterback play. In 3rd place, I'm going with the New Orleans Saints. Their defense, of course, has some amazing pieces, but Derek Carr he's just an average quarterback. That kind of sums up the whole Saints offense, I think. Besides Chris Olave, they just feel like an 8-9, 9-8 team, really. I have a lot more hope in the Atlanta Falcons, which are my number 2 team. Bijan Robinson, I'm telling you guys, he's gonna be an absolute monster in the receiving game and rushing game, and they're going to be relying on him so heavily because they don't really have a quarterback. In my opinion, this team got significantly better, and they won 7 games last year, so I really think they can get 2 or 3 more. And last but not least, winning the NFC South is going to be the Carolina Panthers. We can't forget that this Carolina team didn't actually have the 1st overall pick. They won 7 games last year. I really love their defense. They picked up some receiving pieces and Miles Sanders, and that's all around the number 1 overall pick quarterback Bryce Young. And of course, most likely he's going to have a rocky rookie season, but I still have to say he's going to be better than PJ Walker, Sam Darnold, or Baker Mayfield. Give me the Panthers to win the NFC South. Last but not least, the NFC West, all the way out there on the West Coast. 4th place, don't even get me started, Arizona Cardinals. Their coaching situation is a mess. Kyler Murray's a confusing quarterback, and he's not even playing for the first 4 games. They've been pretty static, if not declined in the offseason. Yeah, I don't even need to hear it. Give me Cardinals at that fourth. In number 3, another team in a really bad situation, the Los Angeles Rams. Matt Stafford is getting old. He apparently has no connection with his offense. Cooper Kupp has a minor injury right now. That doesn't concern me. He's most likely getting 15 catches a game. But besides that, they don't have anything. The same goes for the defense. It's just Aaron Donald. Jalen Ramsey's gone. The whole threat of that defense is gone. The Rams and Cardinals, to me, are going to be fighting for that 4th place this season. So finally, the runner-up in the NFC West is going to be the San Francisco 49ers. And don't get me wrong, I think they're going to be great. Their defense is top-notch. There's no question about that. So is their offense. Christian McCaffrey, Debo, George Kittle, all the receiving pieces they have, and the offensive line. But again, quarterback is so confusing. Brock Purdy played really good last year, but can we really expect the same this season? I don't know. And if he goes down, they're dealing with Sam Darnold, who's possibly even more concerning. For now, I have the 49ers in 2nd place. That means the Seattle Seahawks are my winner of the NFC West. Geno is a dog. Kenneth Murray is a dog. DK and Tyler Lockett are amazing. And they also just got Jackson Smith-Njigba in the draft. Just look at those pieces right there. Those 3 receivers, the running back, and the quarterback. That's just offensive insanity. The defense isn't as good, of course, but they did bring back a legend, Bobby Wagner. There's a lot of youth on that side, so he's definitely going to mentor them. Devin Witherspoon was possibly the best corner in the draft, and they picked him up. I'm just really confident in the Seahawks. So that just about wraps up my NFL predictions for this season. Once again, make sure to comment any similarities, differences that you have. Just be prepared to get into a huge debate against me, and you're not going to win. Alright guys, take care. I'll see you all in the next video.